What's up guys, I am back here today with another video, and I know I've been away for a while, I've had things going on, I've been ill, etc. But I am back. I'm going to try and keep doing videos regularly. It is just really hard with a full-time job, as I always say. But anyway, I am back here with another video, and today I'm reviewing yet another LEGO Marvel set. Of course, this is on my journey to collecting every single set based on the MCU, and this one is a recent one that has come out. This is LEGO set 76316, Fantastic Four versus Galactus construction figure. It is 9+. Contains 427 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it released on the 1st of June 2025 and is yet to be retired. And it originally retails for $54.99 in the UK, $59.99 US, and $59.99 in Europe. Now, I am so excited to have this set. I got this pretty recently, before Fantastic Four came out, the film came out. I liked the film. I think it had some things that weren't too great, but I think obviously it's the best Fantastic Four film we have. But yeah, there were some things about it. But anyway, this isn't about the film, this is about the set. And this is the one set we got from that film. So usually there's like a line of sets, but we just got one set. You know, lately LEGO don't really do a line of Marvel sets anymore. You know, back in the day when every film would come out and we'd have at least maybe 3 sets from each film, which would be really cool. We don't get that anymore. But I really like this set anyway. I think it is incredible, but let's just go through this. So this is the box art. I love here that we got the Fantastic Four characters here. That's pretty standard for all the Marvel sets. I love the colouring. I don't know. I just love the vibe of Fantastic Four, the sort of the retro futuristic vibe. I think it's really cool. You've got your minifigures down here, and I'm so glad we have all 4 minifigures. So we have Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. That is really cool to have those. And you've got your central focus here of the main set, which is of course Galactus. And if I just turn the set around, you can see I have already opened it this time. Usually I don't already open them. You can see that there is just some few little playability features on the back there that they show you. But not much else to say about this box art. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get straight into the review, beginning with the minifigures. Okay, so starting off the minifigures here, we have Sue Storm. And all of these minifigures have pretty much the same torso and legs. They pretty much have the same suit, which I'm not too mad about. Like, I think they do pretty much have the same suit anyway. There are some differences. So you'll see Sue Storm here does actually have a white collar as opposed to a blue collar. But other than that, these suits are pretty similar. And as you'll know if you've seen the film, spoilers, if you've not seen it, Reed Richards does design it based on Johnny's vision. So they all sort of have the same similar suits. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that the legs are completely plain. I guess it would have been nice to get something, but I'm not too bothered. My main issue with these minifigures, for me personally, is I think the blue is too bright. Like, I think the blue in the actual suit was a bit darker. It was like a lighter, if it makes sense, it's like a lighter dark blue. And I think for me, this is too bright. I love the hair. I think the hair works really well for her. I like the waviness of it. I'm loving that LEGO are doing that sort of stuff with hair now. The facial expression works fine. If I just turn her around, you can see that she's got back torso printing as well. And if I just lift up the hairpiece, you can see she has another facial expression as well, which is a bit more muted, which is pretty much what all the Marvel LEGO minifigures have. She does also come with an accessory, which I will show you. So she comes with these 2 transparent, I suppose to demonstrate her powers, they're 2 transparent pieces that just clip on via that piece. So they just go on to the hand like so, and you can sort of have her with the her powers like that. But yeah, not too much to say about this minifigure. It's fine. I like it. It's good. Next, we have Johnny Storm, and again, he's pretty similar. Again, I like it. I do think the colour is a bit off again, but it looks pretty accurate to the film. I'm not too sure about the hairpiece. They've used the Hawkeye hairpiece here. I prefer if they didn't use it. Like, it's not the worst hairpiece they could have used, but if you actually look at Joseph Quinn in the film, his hair is a lot shorter than this. Like, his hair is not spiked up. It's not like this. Like, he's a lot shorter. I mean, even looking at the box here, I mean, I guess in the box they've made it look... his hair is not like that in the film. I mean, that's just my nitpick from that. But the torso is the exact same as Sue's. And if I just turn him around, Again, he's got the back torso printing there. And if I just turn his hair around, you can see he's got another facial expression, which is a bit more less worried and a lot more happy, which he has. And of course, he also has some accessories. So of course, his powers are sort of fire. And so he comes with these translucent orange pieces, which connect to his hands as well, like so. And he does also come with 2 fire pieces connecting to an orange stud piece, which you can actually just take him off and connect like so he can sort of be there flying with his fire pieces like that, which I will show in more detail later. But overall, it's a pretty good minifigure. Up next, we have Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, and oh man, this minifigure is the worst for me. This is probably the worst thing about the entire set for me personally. I understand they wanted them all. I know The Thing is a bit smaller than he has been in other iterations of Fantastic Four, but he's still bigger than the other characters. I don't understand why we got a minifigure, even if he just got the longer legs. Like, I don't know, like the Woody legs that they've used before. Like, I just don't understand. It just looks weird and clunky. They've added these hand pieces which connect to his other hands, his regular hands, and I just think it looks weird. It just looks so strange. Like, it is not, for me personally, this is not a good design. I don't like it. I don't necessarily mind the headpiece. I mean, this headpiece comes with this sort of top bit that you put on. Like, I don't necessarily mind that, but again, it just looks weird. I don't know. There's something about it that feels really off to me. I don't like it. That's his facial expression, which is a bit clumsy, I guess. And if I turn him around, he does have another one, which is a lot more happy. But yeah, it's so weird to me that they would do this. Like, I wouldn't have even cared if we got a big fig. I think a big fig would have worked. Like, if anything, a big fig would have worked better than this. I know he's not meant to be that big in the film, but a big fig just would have worked better. I just think it's weird that we got this minifigure. So for me personally, this minifigure is probably the biggest letdown. But yeah, there you go. And finally, we have Mr. Fantastic, also known as Reed Richards, also known as Pedro Pascal. And again, pretty similar to the other minifigures. The only difference is he has the blue collar instead of the white collar, which is accurate. That's the film. I really like this minifigure. I think the skin shade is great. I think the hair works really well for him. I love the beard. I think the beard is a bit much. Like, it's a bit more stubbly, but I like it. It works. I think this looks like a really cool Mr. Fantastic. I can't lie. I really, really like this. If I turn him around, again, it is the exact same on the back of the torso as the others have. As you can see, Lego had a pretty easy time designing these. But he does have the other facial expression, which, again, I like. I like his facial expressions. This, for me, is probably one of the best minifigures. Mr. Fantastic and Sue are probably the best minifigures in this set. But if I turn him back around, he does also come with, I would say accessories, but they're sort of an addition to his minifigure. So he comes with these buildable legs, which just use the white sort of slanted stud and this long blue piece. And you just attach that to both of them to his legs like so. And you can sort of have him sort of walking like that, which I will show in better detail later on. The one thing I will say about these is they are so flimsy. They come off very easily. So, like, you can already see they're already coming off. They come off, there you go. They come off so easily, which is frustrating as hell for me. I don't know if I just got bad luck with the bricks, but they just do not connect to the feet very easily. So it's a bit frustrating in that sense, but I really, really like this minifigure. I think it looks really, really cool. Moving on to the set itself, and oh my god, this looks incredible. So it's more of a buildable figure, but I don't mind because this buildable figure looks so good. Like, it looks like Galactus. It's essentially another minifigure, but just an enlarged in size. I really, really like this. I think it looks really good. It's great value for the price. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. I mean, just looking through it, this is the full scale of Galactus, and it just looks as menacing as he does in the film. It is as big as you can imagine. If I put Sue next to him, he genuinely does look massive if she wants to stand. So that is the sort of height difference between the minifigures and Galactus. It's really, really life size, if you will, in terms of, you know, Lego form, which I think is so cool that we have this. I love the design. The build was really fun. A lot of it is similar, but it didn't take away from the build. Like, I think the entire build was fun, and yeah, the colors, I love the colors. The blends of blues and pinks just work so well. It may not be fully accurate. Like, I know in the film he was a lot darker and there was a lot less pink, but I think I see what Lego were going for. I see the vision. I mean, if you just want to take a look here, I mean, I love this piece. Like, these pieces have created just to create the sort of I want to say skirt, but it's not skirt. The sort of the armor of Galactus. They look so cool. These are all stickered pieces as well, which I managed to stick really well, which I'm really, really happy I did that. And this can lift up if you want it to. These can come out. I love these pieces here that have been used to create the belt. I think they look really unique and creative. I'm just loving when Lego designers use different pieces that you wouldn't expect just to create that bit more detail, and I think it looks so awesome. If you can see here as well, we've got a stickered piece, again, for the sort of base of his armor, again, which looks really cool. And just the little pieces they've used just to create the sort of curves here. I'm loving that they've done that to create the shapes are really, really awesome. We do have more stickered pieces here as well. Just on here, if you can see, there's a sticker piece there. And the fingers as well. The fingers, the hands just look so cool. I mean, look at that. These are all sort of, you can move them about. They've got a stud here so you can put minifigures. It just looks so cool, and that is symmetrical on both sides as well, like so. The arms are fully retractable and just move. The body moves. I mean, the body moves as well. The legs move. It is so good. I really love this. I also love the head here. It just looks so awesome. I mean, that is a printed piece there, and I think it just looks insane. It is Legoized. I love it. I'm glad it's not a sticker, for one. I mean, if that was a sticker, God help us. The helmet is so cool. I mean, look at the design. They've used all the little studs here, the sort of slanted studs, and they've used these sort of cut off like 1x2 tiles. They just look so cool. These can move up and sort of around. I love the shaping of the helmet, and the helmet as well, it goes all the way around. You've got the shoulder pads here. I mean, if you just turn it all the way around, it does go all the way around. On the back as well, the whole thing may look, I mean, it just is completed all the way around. I mean, you've got a bit of studs there, but I love that it's completed all the way around. It doesn't look clunky on the back. It just looks so good. And as you see here, you do have a space for this transparent piece that can move all the way around if you want it to, and you can actually fix a minifigure onto there as well, which is so awesome, which I will show you in a second. But yeah, this face as well, this head can move all the way around if you want it to. That is connected via this sort of ball and connector piece. But it is just so incredible to have this in this form. Like, I think this is one of the best buildable construction figures Lego has ever done, specifically for Marvel. It just looks insane, and I love it so much. And here is the set in its entirety, and look how incredible it looks. You can have all of the Fantastic Four characters battling Galactus at one time, just like in the film. There are places to position them all, and they all look so, for lack of a better word, fantastic on the construction figure. So you can have Johnny Storm up here battling Galactus using this transparent piece, just there with his fire, just zooming into Galactus. You can have Sue Storm up here on the shoulder using her powers just to try and stop him. You can have Mr. Fantastic himself being grabbed by Galactus, and then you can also have the Thing here on the ground. There's not much for the Thing to do. Again, I wish we got a big fig, but we don't. But I really love this. I mean, it just looks incredible. I love that we can have Johnny there up the top. It just looks so cool. This is a real spectacular set for me. And I would say the only thing about this set for me that really puts it down for me, as I've said, is the Ben Grimm minifigure. But other than that, I can really just, I think this is one of the best Marvel sets in a while. Especially as it's the only set for Fantastic Four. They could have really failed with this, but they've really gone all out with this. And I think it's just a great design. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. It really does help the channel. I am going to try and get more videos out as quick as I can. It's just sometimes difficult. But please let me know what you guys think. I want to know, do you have this set? Do you like the set? Are you going to get the set? I personally think it's really worth the money. But that's just me, and it's great for displayability as well. I have it displayed here. It's easy to display. It doesn't take up a lot of room, which is great. Because a lot of the time when you want to display sets, you have to unbuild sets, which is really, as we all know, is a lot less fun than building them. And it's annoying. But this one just fitted perfectly. This goes right next to my Avengers Tower, which is awesome. But yeah, please let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you all on the next video.